Beginning recording.
Recording a little segment of this as I'm coming into land and just looking around the sky. It's just, the night sky is so beautiful with these colours. It's really impressive. I didn't notice what the gravity was like on this world. Well, seeing as that's the only one that's landable, I guess it's Hobson's choice. Prepare for orbit.
Reducing speed. On approach.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much of a undue strain it would put on that card running in 16 by 900.
Well, if it couldn't handle light, you'd definitely be struggling with the VR then.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
Well,
So I would hope it would be able to.
it was running in 16 by 9 before, but I didn't know if it would put undue stress on that card by running it. That's kind of a bottleneck.
Well, 1920 by 1080 is 1080p. That's a higher resolution.
It is now, yeah, but I was running in a lot less resolution before.
Yeah, so it should have easily been able to handle that with this card that you've got in now.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 0.19 G this world, so gravity's not bad. Do you ever use the orbital landing guidance in Voice Attack?
No, I haven't.
That's quite
What
handy.
is it now?
It's basically, as you get to a certain distance towards the planet, where it's bigger than a spot, but you can start to see it more substantial. It's not, you're still a good ways off. And if you say prepare for orbit, then what happens is it starts to ease your speed down as you get towards it, and then it switches power to your shields and takes it off weapons and puts it about half engines, and it starts the process for descent, planetary descent, for your landing and everything. This is a pretty cool looking planet. Details on it's amazing. I think the terrain might be a little bit interesting coming down. Looks like there's a plateau here that looks fairly level. I might try and land on it.
What's beer pill HOTAS? Do you know?
Say what?
VIR PIL HOTAS.
VR, what?
Someone asked, is anybody using VIR PIL HOTAS?
I have no clue what that is.
I don't don't know neither.
HOTAS is what we're using a stick, but
Yeah.
VIRPL?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
in the message board just a minute ago.
I don't know. I'm bringing it down for landing now, so I'll look before I land.
Came
But
across the message board. Just asked if anybody was using it, and I didn't know. I've never heard of it. That's why I asked. I thought maybe that was that new HOTAS unit that Andy was talking about.
no, he's talking about a Warthog. They've been around for a while. There's one that I can't remember which stick it is, but it's basically when you look down and you see the stick and the throttle in the cockpit, that's modeled off a real HOTAS that you can buy. And if you have that one, when you're actually looking at the controls and everything, it's exactly the same as what your virtual hands are holding inside the cockpit. .3 kilometers above the surface. Deploy landing gear.
Lowering gear.
2 jumps.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be conservative because I don't want to screw something up now.
Yeah.
Come too far.
Yep, trying to take things very cautious.
Yeah, I'm actually really starting to enjoy it now.
Good.
Instead of it being a pain, because before, when it hurt my eyes so bad, it was getting to be a pain.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, when you play and you don't, if it's bothering you that bad, I was getting to the point where it was hurting me to play it. And
yeah, that is definitely not good.
No. And I knew that it wasn't the game's fault. And it wasn't something I was doing. It was just the stuff I had,
Yeah.
Bad quality graphics. Anytime you strain to see something, it don't bother you.
Yeah.
All right, coming into the system now, neutron star. Is it right on the edge?
You're pretty close when you come in. I just slammed the brakes on, locked onto it, and got it behind me and put some distance between it.
Okay.
First thing I did. Just didn't want to take any chance because the tails are whipping around a bit.
Okay. Caution.
I just saw your wing beacon come up on the radar. Okay, unsuitable terrain.
It went right over top of it. It wasn't whipping like some of them I've come across.
Wow, this is a bit hit and miss.
There's Alan. Before we log off, we need to see how far it is to the next system.
Yeah.
Or the next leg.
Well, we're not there yet. Well, yeah, we're Yeah, we're there. God, yeah. So this is number 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
1.66 degrees
So
longitude.
we've only got, what, 2 to go?
2 to go, yep. So,
Be good.
let's see. Open
That
galaxy
way I
map.
can come off the planet.
Welcome to Stellar
I'm gonna,
Cartography.
in between now and Wednesday, I'm gonna look around and map some things and
Close map.
do my DSS.
Exiting map.
Plot a route to bookmark 4.
Displaying map. Locking target and setting course. Course locked.
So much wrong here.
Course locked. Stand by. Stand by. Locking target and setting course.
Why is this saying that I can't plot a course to it?
Are you down?
Yeah.
That might be why.
No, that shouldn't stop you plotting a course.
No?
BLUAE VP-O E6-.
I take it
There's
you're on
no
the light
filter.
side.
Yeah. Okay, you said these are all in the squadron bookmarks now, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, let's check it from it. So I'm at 8.3. Okay. Close map.
Exiting cartography.
Open galaxy map.
I guess this whole thing's lit up,
Opening
isn't it?
cartography.
Pretty much.
Close map.
Closing cartography.
Well, that's a big old crater right there. Wow. You see that coming in?
Yep. We're 37 jumps from the next one.
Okay. There's somebody just took off.
Not me.
Wow. Somebody's shooting a probe.
Well, could be. Yeah, I never did map it. We should do that before we leave. Map
You
this
want me
one.
to go ahead and do that?
It's up to you. I need to get off whichever way. I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and land.
Okay.
I'm only 1.5 mm from you.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
You landed right in around all the craters.
I landed on, it was like a plateau between the craters where it looked like it had a reasonably flat area on it.
Is it pretty good flat?
Pretty good. I mean, there's a couple of points it's a bit hit and miss around it, but it looked better than the alternatives. If I can bring this thing down, you should be able to bring the asp down, okay?
Yeah, somebody was shooting a probe. I seen it come around the thing, and I thought, wow.
You should look up on YouTube. There's something called Elite Dangerous Strange Worlds, and it's, if you find the playlist for it, it's pretty cool. It's 2 guys, one in an Anaconda and one in an Asp Explorer, and it's like a series with, it's got like the it's almost like you're watching a story. They're like acting out the actual pilots and everything, and there's like internal shots and external shots, and there's a story to it that's going along, like they're acting out these characters. And I think it goes on for like 28 episodes so far, and they're basically setting off from the bubble and going along pretty much the same route as we were doing, but it was recorded over a year ago. And it's interesting. There's all kinds of interesting little pickles and things that they get into. And I can see your ship. External camera. External camera.
Acknowledged.
Thought I could hear you coming in and see you. I think I might see you. And here is Commander Richard Hawk in his Asp Explorer, approaching a solitary landable planet in this system that marks leg 3 of Waypoint 8.
Deploy landing gear. Uh, there we go.
And Commander Richard Hawk has safely touched down. End recording.